She said she took $10,000 and Rolex from London. And then she told women, good morning text is not enough. She was even making fun of women who are impressed by good morning text.
You guys all like demonize me. Oh my god, she accepted 10k, she folded for 10k. You guys fold for a good morning text. You guys get turned on because the guys send you good morning. That doesn't turn me on.
And I understand it. Women are tired of breadcrumbs. But what I'm seeing now is that we've replaced humility with entitlement and gratitude with greed. So today I want to talk about what this high value women culture is really doing to us, not just in relationships, but also to our psychology. Because if you think love is measured in Rolexes and rent payments, you are already losing the one thing that actually makes relationships valuable, which is connection. So the seduction of entitlement, that message feels good because it hits your ego like dopamine. You are the prize. He should chase you. He should pay. It gives instant validation, and you don't need to have any kind of growth to receive it because you just deserve it. And it's psychologically powerful because after being unseen or used, women want control. But there's a catch. When you build your entire sense of worth around being desired, you become addicted to the external proof. You are not free. You are now dependent not on love, not on connection, but on attention. The more you chase that high, the emptier you'll feel. I deserve. It's a dangerous trap because it disconnects you from contribution because you just deserve everything. I see so many women online saying, if he doesn't pay my bills, he's not a real man. But babe, what are you bringing besides demands? Are you bringing respect? Are you bringing peace or emotional maturity? Because these are currencies too. And when we strip relationships down to just money and power, we lose the very thing that makes them human. Again, which is connection. You can't monetize feminine energy. It is something you embody. You don't invoice it. So recently, I ended up on men's section of Instagram. I don't know how it happened. I may have liked one post, but it really opened my eyes because what I see was darkness there, pain. It was quite depressing. And I realized that men are tired too. They are tired of feeling used, judged, or disposable. Who wants to feel like an ATM machine? Who wants to feel like a credit card? So both genders are in survival mode. Women are performing through fake beauty, fake value. However, men, they are performing through wealth, flashing their Lamborghinis, flashing their gym selfies after consuming all that red pill content while you are consuming all that very toxic women influencer content, the entitlement one, that's teaching you that you deserve without contributing. You just deserve for existing. And no one actually feels loved.
Money is not the most important thing. We shouldn't talk about money. We should talk about love. Delusion. You work every single day. You go to a job every single day, a 9 to 5 that pays you 2K a month. Yeah. You have maybe 2 weeks in your life free to go on vacation. You're selling your whole body for a job that tomorrow will replace you if you drop dead. You love money more than me because you're giving your whole life up for that.
That's what entitlement does. It makes you reject what's real because real doesn't sparkle. So the hidden insecurity behind high value. This is the psychological part most people miss. Entitlement is just insecurity, wearing high heels. The louder someone screams, "I'm high value," the more they are secretly just trying to convince themselves of their own value. Real value doesn't announce itself. Real value is felt. Confidence whispers. Entitlement yells. And if you need to humiliate men to feel empowered, that's not self-love. That's also not feminine energy. That's just your ego. So what happens when you lead with ego? When you lead with ego, you attract ego. Look at Landon. Liz led with ego, she attracted ego. You'll get the man who performs, the one who'll buy you things, but he'll never see you. He's not connecting. He's just compensating for what he's missing. You'll both end up performing for each other. He will perform with money, you will perform with beauty. And you'll be two actors in a play called relationship. Do you want something like this? Because the moment either of you stop performing because you get tired of it, that love will collapse. Because performance love is not sustainable. And one thing that a lot of people miss is that performance love is very expensive, not in money, in your emotions. Performance love is emotionally expensive. Look at what it's costing Liz. Now she is pregnant and she's not with the father of the baby. And she has to raise that baby by herself. I'm pretty sure Landon will help with money and most probably will with time too. But staying connected to a man who betrayed you your whole life, it's very annoying.
You guys want to demonize single mothers and say like, oh, she left a man, she's a single mom now, blah, blah. It's much better to be a single mother, to have your own stability and to take care of a child in a loving way than to sit with someone that abuses you every day, than to sit with someone that comes home with STDs and you can't even sleep with them, than to sit with someone that lies to you every single day. It's much better to walk away from that. But in order to walk away, you need money. You need stability. No woman should ever go into any relationship without thinking about this.
What true femininity looks like. The feminine energy everyone talks about online, these mega influencers. It's not manipulation. It's not demanding. It's not dominating. So what is it? It's grace. It's you being fully present. It's you bringing peace to any situation you are in. A truly high value woman doesn't take advantage of a man's giving nature. She inspires it. So I'll share a small example. For instance, if a man takes me out on a date, no matter how rich that man is, I'm not going to order the most expensive thing on the menu. I'll be considerate of him paying because I do expect him to pay fully for the date, to cover the date. but I'll be considerate. Since he's paying, I'll pick something in the middle, or I'll pick something that doesn't cost that much. So that consideration is something very small. You are not going to mention it, but he'll notice. And that's the feminine grace. Feminine grace are the subtle things you do when you are with a man. And he'll notice. It's also about being gratitudinal. We need to shift feminine energy from entitlement to reciprocity. That's a big part of feminine energy too, high value also. Real queens, they don't beg. They also don't exploit. They attract by embodying that feminine grace, by embodying that peace. You can still want abundance. It's perfectly fine. You can expect gifts. You can want generosity from a man, but let it come as a reflection of harmony, not a substitute for it. Let him shower you with all those things because you are embodying that true high value feminine energy. The right man will give you freely. From whatever he can spend, he will spend on you. Not because you demand it, but because you deserve it through your energy. That's reciprocity, not entitlement that I deserve this, I deserve that. And this is what love looks like. You be considerate of him and he truly valuing your worth and spending on you. So yes, take the Rolex if it makes you happy. But remember, the moment you start equating your worth to what's on your wrist, you've already sold something far more valuable. Your dignity. Because the most expensive thing a woman can lose is humility. Dear ladies and gentlemen, let's make kindness the new flex.